Welcome to Yoda's Game Gaming. Today we're playing Marie's Room, and it's a free game you can pick up on Steam. I'm not really sure what it's about. But basically, it says it's an exploration game. So, I'm guessing you just wander around the room looking shit up. Let's go.
I didn't want to come back. Why would I, after all that's happened, even in here? So, where is the journal?
Yes, Marie, where is your chat? Oh, kidding me. Okay, so we walk.
Don't need to go in there. That's the bathroom. What, more than 100 again today? Glad I don't have to deal with that anymore. No, that's her parents' room.
Oh, okay, so we're just like creeping in some lass's bedroom. Okay. Just want to say, please don't go wandering into random people's bedrooms without being asked to or asking permission. Kind of creepy. So, hi Kelsey.
Oh. Yes, I'm talking to you. I know you've been reading my journal. Can I ever forgive you for what you did? Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how. Because I don't understand any of it. You are my friend, and I loved you unconditionally. I did what I did because of you, and I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know. Right now, I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me. I promise I'll be all right. Marie.
Except she wouldn't be. She would not be all right.
Oh, hang on a minute.
She once asked me, "Don't you ever dream, Kelsey?" And I said, I don't. I don't dream. I plan. What I didn't tell her was that I wouldn't allow anyone to mess with those plans. I thought I was so lucky. An adoring boyfriend, free burgers from the kitchen he worked in, sparkly things he bought me. I thought I was so lucky. An adoring boyfriend, free burgers from the kitchen he worked in, sparkly things he bought me. I thought if I took care of him, he'd take care of me, and we'd get out, just in case I didn't get that scholarship. I had no idea where the money came from.
He's a drug dealer. Or a murderer. Or he sells to your friends, I don't know.
Disgusting, but cheap. I got used to them after I didn't want to go to the food kitchen anymore. The vicious taste of these meatballs still beat the humiliation of being served by Marie.
Wow, this woman's got freaking issues, man. What the fuck is up with her?
I didn't like that she kept the stone. Why did she have to be reminded? I told her I was sorry, but she said it was for me, to remind me. Mr. Torres and Marie were robbed in their own house, not long after we met at Food Rescue. He was stabbed, almost died. She was knocked out with a baseball bat. She was in the hospital for a while, stitches, concussion. She still had headaches, she said.
This is a bit gruesome, I
Marie
suppose.
insisted on saving these. She was going to make a new world with them, whatever that was supposed to be. I've never actually seen her build anything. She asked me why I was so angry all the time, and I told her because it's a dirty deal. It's Russian roulette and utterly unfair. The cards I'd been dealt, any player would have passed. I chose to be angry instead. But Marie, my friend Marie, she got me a new deck and suggested I deal again.
Okay. I can't take the band off. So literally I'm just wandering around the room.
He had money, you see? He bought me things.
Hey
I was
RS,
gonna wear these
thank
to the
you for
prom.
the follow, you
Fancy, right?
handsome young man you.
At the time, I didn't know where
Love
the
you.
money came from.
Long time. How you doing anyway?
I couldn't afford a car, and Marie didn't want one, so we rode our bikes everywhere. I thought I looked silly, and with those damn sparkly shoes, I probably did. Yeah, I was losing my glamour status at school right there. The Green Eatery. Green as in with fungus. Yes, I am never eating Ayurvedic lasagna ever again.
That just
But
sounds freaking
some
nasty.
people must have liked Mr. Jones's cooking because he was out every night cooking his green stuff.
She was basically mouldy lasagna. That is just freaking nasty.
Food rescue. Yeah, it was a good place to be until Marie showed up. I know she didn't mean anything by it, but the pity in her eyes. Worse than being hungry.
Okay. These two need to sort out their freaking
She
issues, man.
loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every year. That's Trevor's phone number. He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything, though she should have blamed him for what he did to her and Mr. Torres. That's Trevor's phone number.
Okay.
He called. I need to find the key. A 5-figure number. God damn it. What is the combination?
That was worth a quick go, wasn't it? Let's see. Where did you hide a combination for?
Sometimes
Your
it
bad
got
luck.
so hot. This thing wasn't doing it anymore. Then we'd take off to Mr. Jones's swimming pool. That night, I guess he must have seen us.
Okay, so you got a pervy old man staring at you. Good start. I'm kind of confused what I'm actually doing with this, but
Marie always dreamed about going to Europe. I don't think she ever went. La La Land. That movie was a shit piece of crap. Glad Trevor snuck us in. I don't think I could have handled wasting $20 on that. Never thought I'd see Marie there. Then again, she always was a dreamer. I bet she loved it. She never realized I didn't want to be her friend in public.
wow, this girl's a bit harsh. Okay, now I'm blinded to death.
Lorraine, Marie's mom, died when she was 5. My mother, she might as well have been dead. She looked more dead than alive, anyhow. Passed out on the couch, empty bottles of gin on the floor.
Jesus, this woman.
Damn, what's the password again?
I'm not
I
a
need to find
penis.
it. Damn, what's the
Dick?
password? She must have written it down here somewhere.
Vagina.
She must have written it down here somewhere.
Library? Nope.
She must have written it down here somewhere.
Maybe I'll spell it
Damn,
wrong.
what's the...
Nope. But it'll be able to easy to find something. It wasn't such a fucking shit tip.
Ah, yes. The science project. Of all people, they chose to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous. But I got over it and chose to work my ass off. I had to if I wanted to get that scholarship. Mr. Torres. Thick as thieves, those two. Ever since Lorraine died, they only had each other. Marie was suffering when he was in intensive care. That was a nasty knife wound. She wouldn't stop about time travel and black holes and stuff. I just wanted to do something simple. Calculate shit. Boring, is what she said. Her, the weird kid, talked boring. So yeah, we settled on antimatter, because who wants to be boring? Chemistry holds no surprises. Love that. Hated that thing.
I don't blame you, though. I can't do them either.
That's Marie's birthday. That's weird. I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy, for her pizza and movie party. All right, I might have been a little jealous.
I don't get what's going on. Why are you in some random woman's house, stalking her and shit? Just kind of weird.
Have you ever peeled an orange so juicy the drops erupted from underneath its skin like fireworks in the setting sun? The trees in Mr. Jones's garden had them. I used to live off his garden vegetables and fruit before I met Trevor.
Right. Okay. Okay, that's just a load of rubbish. Jesus, this woman's bloody road lot, isn't she? Okay. Right, so I need to find some numbers. Where the hell are they? Okay, so the lassless writer needs stories, wants to be friends with this weirdo that's sort of running around the room. Fair enough. She likes writing a lot, didn't she?
Disgusting, but
Well, that doesn't help me. Where's the freaking code?
every Tuesday, the food trucks would roll in. Me and Marie never missed Jorge's tamales. When I was a kid, Jorge would put some aside, just in case my mom was too drunk to feed me again.
Oh wow, that's a bit excessive. Is it not? Oh, she can zoom in. Right, is there anything? I have no idea what that says. Anybody want to help? Oh, something. Oh. Ooh.
I loved skinny dipping, but Marie insisted on wearing this thing. Really, I mean, it was Mr. Jones's pool, after dark. No one would ever come close to the freak. And he wasn't there, just to be clear. But someone else was. That's Trevor's phone number. He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything, though she should have blamed him for what he did to her and Mr. Torres.
Oh, so it was him. Oh wait, there's something under the map. Aha.
I'm not a shadow person. Yeah, it took me all I had to convince her she wasn't.
You know what that means. Glad I noticed that now. Right. I'm not a shadow person. Boom. Okay. Kitty gift. What? Is anybody else seeing this? Does he do anything else? Can you move him around? You cannot. Okay, let's close you, kitty.
Why does someone need to get hurt before we step up and act, for Christ's sake? If they had, none of this shit would have happened, and no one would have died.
Oh.
Oh no. Why didn't you tell me, Marie? No wonder you were so frightened. We never should have gone to the Orange Grove.
So Trevor's like the crazy man. He's freaking Trevor from GTA 5.
One day, I just had to know. What's up with all the cats? She said she admired them. That they were who they were without any pretense. That they had no fear of confrontation. She wanted to be more like them.
Okay. I'm guessing that's it. Oh. Broke the window. Oh.
She was my friend,
That's where she
and
threw
I
the
had
rock
to tell
through.
her. So I came back here, throwing stones at the window, but she didn't react, so I threw a bigger stone, and it shattered the glass. She kept the stone as a souvenir to remind her not to trust me ever again.
Okay, that's a bit excessive, love. Come on. Uh-oh, someone's hiding the alcohol.
Mr. Torres loved that beer. After the robbery, he only had a couple left. Apparently they were hard to come by. Still, we decided to try a bottle once. Marie loved that label. She drew it in her journal. I remember that. All that happened later that night, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't want to remember.
Okay. Oh, there's no looked up here. I'll buy a basket.
Trevor was never far off, though. When Marie and I rode our bikes through dark nights just to get a taste of those perfect oranges, I knew he was lurking in the shadows. I never told her, but I think that's how he found us. He followed us back to the room. Trevor. What an asshole. After we broke up, he got violent sometimes. One day, he dragged me through the school hall by my shirt until one of Marie's geek friends stopped him. Ben, I think it was. He got a lot of shit for it later.
What the hell is that? Is that like seeds or something?
There's no such thing as food waste. And don't I know it? The smell
Oh.
of garbage will be in my nose forever, and the taste of it in my mouth. I swore I would never be that hungry again. I didn't care what it took.
Keys, let's go out.
Mr. Torres gave me my own set of keys, so I'd feel at home. I loved him for it, but every time I used those keys, I felt a pang of guilt.
This is just odd. Right, to the cracking of the case.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number. Wrong combination. Crap. I really want to know what's in that case. Wrong combination. Crap.
Yup.
I really want to know what's in that case.
What could we go for?
Wrong combination. Crap. I really want to know what's in that case.
Right, what we're going to do, we will sit here for the entire time.
She must have written it down here somewhere.
Yes, well, I don't know bloody where, do I? Stupid idiot. If you know where it is, you freaking find it. Read a journal. Go back to the beginning. So we've seen this. We have seen this. We haven't seen this, okay. Next page. We've seen that. Oh, this is new. Seen that. Right, so why there's no right, there's random numbers that I keep. 349. Right, so I've played a hell of a lot of puzzle games in my life. And I've always been shit at them. But let's
I need to find the key. A
forgot what the numbers
5-figure
were.
number.
right, 1 minute, sorry people. Right. So, these are in bright red up here. That always looks dodgy. So 3, 4, 9, 5, 1. Let's have a look.
I need to
3,
find
4,
the key.
9,
A 5-figure number.
5, 1.
Yay!
Oh,
Good work, Kelsey.
boom. What
Oh my god.
the fuck?
That's Trevor's phone number. He called her. I knew he blamed her for... The past, like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum
got a
of
fucking gun.
possibilities. Stephen Hawking said that. I wish it were true. But there was nothing I could do about the past. It was definite as hell. Sometimes I didn't get Marie. I really thought a night by Jones's pool would help her relax. She used to love it there. But she insisted someone had been watching us. I just wanted to have a good time, and she was ruining it, so I said some things I shouldn't have. She just stood there, staring at the window. I was so annoyed. And that's when I knew she'd been right. Trevor. Right there in the room. He'd just come in through the open window. How did he find us? He didn't know where Marie and I lived. I always made sure of that. But he took an orange from his backpack and started peeling it. It had been Trevor by the pool, and he'd followed us home. He said to Marie, "I told you not to mess with me." But still, I didn't get it. No, it wasn't until he started moving in on her that I realized it was Marie. He was after Marie. He blamed her for everything, and he had a knife. I'd never seen him so angry, so evil. Marie tried to get it away from him. He asked her why she never answered her phone. Did she not read her emails? Or did she think they were hollow threats? God, I just wanted to punch him with anything I could lay my hands on. My backpack. I smashed it against his wrist, knocking the knife out of his hands. Marie went for it, but Trevor was faster. He kicked her in the head. I dove for the knife, but he jumped me. As we struggled, he hissed, "Didn't I get enough action yet? Maybe I needed another baseball bat to get my kicks." I stopped, because right then I knew what he was up to. He asked Marie about Mr. Torres. Was he all right? Did he still get stomach aches? Marie lay on the floor by the bed, in shock, realizing it had been Trevor who almost killed her father. Then Trevor looked at me, added with a smile. And her. That's when it all went to pieces. Trevor ripped us apart, and he was enjoying it. Marie didn't understand. I tried to explain, apologized, but she wasn't listening. She kept asking me if I'd been there with Trevor in their house. Trevor stirred things up even more. He told her it was me who had hit her over the head with a baseball bat, that I'd enjoyed it. I screamed in frustration, "No, that's not what happened." Tears streamed down Marie's face. She couldn't believe I would do that, hurt her deliberately. God, I wanted Trevor to stop talking. I attacked him, scratched his face, hit him wherever I could. I hated him. He was twisting everything. I wanted to tell her that I was sorry. Yes, we robbed the house, and we got caught by Mr. Torres. But I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I didn't smash Marie's head. I panicked. I wanted to stop her from seeing me. When I realized how badly injured she was, I called the police. I tried to stay, but Trevor wouldn't let me. He pulled me by my hair into the van. But Marie wasn't listening. I was losing it, and I like to think I beat Trevor up pretty good. But Trevor punched back harder and faster. He was about to crack my skull. Marie clawed for the box beside her, opened it. She screamed, told us to stop, pointed that 9mm at us. Trevor went nuts, charged for her. She screamed, told him to stay back. She'd never shot a gun in her life. She wasn't going to start now. Trevor grabbed her by the shoulders and...
Holy shit.
What do you think you remember is not necessarily what really happened, or how others remember it. But Trevor fell back on the carpet, dead. That we all remember.
He deserved it, the fucker, didn't he? Although she deserves to be shot too. Can't just smack someone around the head. Huh? What phone?
Mom, where are you? Did you get the journal?
I'll be down in a minute.
Aunt Marie is getting a little worked up here. She threatened to smoke a cigar. In your car.
Don't let her. Don't let her smoke. I love that car.
She knows you do. Get down here, Mom. You're taking like forever.
I'll be down in a minute.
Bring the journal.
Yes, boss.
Of course I knew it was her. Who else? There's only one thing to do. Get to Marie.
Someone run off with a beer bottle.
She wouldn't talk to me on the phone, so what else could I do? I drove all the way up there to Vancouver, freezing my ass off in that tin can of a car.
So. She's a bit descriptive right there, isn't she? A bit.
California crisp white wines. I'll need a crate of those when I get out of here. Is that me? Oh my god, the hair. What was I thinking? Look, Mr. Torres. I'm happy he finally got remarried. A honeymoon in the Bahamas. Wish I was there with them.
Oh, that was short. Kind of nice, that, in a sort of strange way, about someone getting shot in the head and someone else getting stabbed in the stomach, getting knocked out of a baseball bat. Could be worse, I suppose. I do like the music in it though. It's ever so relaxing, and I don't like making comparisons, but it's reminding me of the music from Life is Strange. It's quite a nice, chilled out mellow music. It's very nice. So this game's actually free on Steam. If you ever want to pick it up, it's called Marie's Room. That was quite a nice experience, I suppose, so thank you for watching, everyone. I'm guessing in a minute I'm going to have to pick another game to play, because I thought this might at least last a bit longer than, I don't know, half hour, 40 minutes, so time to find a new game. I'll be back in a bit. Love you all. Goodbye.